Alright, what's going on, good people? This is your boy Nada 2K in the world, back into the NBA 2K25 MyTEAM video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And today I'll be going over one of the best salary cap lineups that you can have in the game. Alright, and this is for new players that may not have been able to get some of the good cards from the previous festivals. Alright, so we'll go over each card, go over their prices, and then also on how 2K can improve salary cap for next year. Alright, so right now salary cap, if you play the 125, 750, and 5,000, you guarantee yourself a free 100 overall player. Alright, once you get to 2,500 points, that piece is for a free invincible, but you have to play all 3 rounds. Okay, so that's important to note. 2,500 for each round will get you a free invincible at the end of the season. Alright, now there's some really good 100 overalls, really good invincible, so I think it's worth it. For me, I think salary cap probably one of my favorite online modes. I play triple threat part usually on Sundays for the different events, and then King of the Core, I play in that when they have the festivals. And then Showdown, I just don't think the rewards are worth it. I may play the 15 game, win the 15 games this season, we'll see. But I just think that's one thing the 2K can improve upon is Showdown. But first, let's get into this lineup here. So overall, this lineup provides you flexibility all over the court. Alright, so to me, one of the best centers in the game is Ryan Hollins, especially for salary cap. Not best center in the game, sorry, but one of the best budget centers in the game that's affordable. He was going for about 15,000 MT. Excellent card, I think it's like 7'2". Excellent jumper, finishes around the rim, blocks, rebounds. He can hold his own against Wemby, as well if you run across him in salary cap. He's one of my favorite cards in the game, so he's definitely starting for me. At power forward, you have Bono, and then at shooting guard, you have Yabusele. They both turn into dark matter, so they're the dark matter duo when you play them together. All right, Bono, he's going for about 10,000 MT, and Yabusele was going for about 7,000 MT. So for 17,000, they both turn into dark matters, which means their badges increase the Hall of Fames. I think the animations stay the same, but you play them both on the court, you should have success. All right. Now, for still at the small forward position is Ajinka. All right, he's actually a center. He's like 7'2", so he can give you a mismatch at the small forward position, or he can also play the center position as well. All right. Nice jumper. Speed is I think like an 80, maybe 84. So he can still get down the court, but he's just a fun card. And more likely he'll make people quit because he's able to score over them and still get stops on the other end. All right. Now the best point guard for salary cap is still Banton. All right. He's going for about 10,000 MT. He has all the animations. He has the size, the shooting, the dunking. He is the best salary cap card in the game, hands down. It's not even close. All right. So if you need a budget point guard, definitely go ahead and pick him up. Now for the bench, I'll start with Gortat at center. All right. So most people really don't talk about him a whole lot. I know he's from one of the previous series, but he's only going for 4K, and he's a surprisingly good card. He has a nice jumper. He slams everything around the rim. He's good defensively, so he just fills in that backup center slot really good. All right. Now the power forward position, Jamal McGlure, he's going for 3,000 MT. I know he's a pink diamond, so their salary is a little bit more. I think he's a really good fit there. For 3,000 MT, you can't beat that. Nice 6, nice jumper, and he'll definitely hold it down there. At the small forward position, I really like Kawhi at the small forward position. I like Whitmore at the shooting guard position, and then I like Maurice Space at shooting guard as well. You can also play Maurice Space at power forward. He's a really good card from the out of position set, and he was going for about 6,000 MT. All right, now the power forward position, Mobile is a really good amethyst power forward, 6'9", but he plays bigger than that. All right, nice jumper, good rebounding, good dunking, so he'll do what needs to be done on the floor for 5,000 MT. All right. Kawhi, he was going for about 6,000 MT. And Whitmore, you may not be able to pick him up now. He was just going for a bid, but you can slide in any other card you want to put in there. All right. Then at the backup point guard position, AJ Johnson, I have him there for size. All right. He was going for 4,000 MT. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". I would also recommend picking up John Wall, who's in the festival, and then also on the 6'10" shooting guard. I think his name is Zakari, something from the Hawks. He's in the festival as well, 6'10". For 10 diamond pieces, you can add them to your salary cap team, and they should be able to help you win games. And then last but not least, I'm at the pink diamond, so I saved him for last. Is on Josh Childress, all right? So he's about, I think, 5,500 for salary. Me personally, I like Jabari Smith better than Josh Childress. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose Jabari Smith as another good option, but you can choose Childress as well. He has a really good elite animations, jumper, dunking, so he can do a little bit of everything on the floor. You can't do bad with either one of those cards, all right? So just to recap, like I said, I think this is the best team that you can build. You still have like a few like maybe 500 points. You can still play around with your lineup a little bit. I built it last night, and I was still under 30,000 points. So it does change, I think, either every week or maybe every day, depending on the cards as well. But I think overall for salary cap, the way that they can make it a little bit better is they can give you the option pack for the 100 overall, option pack for the invincible, and then also tie the festival and gold events into salary cap. So like, let's say after each win, yes, you're gonna get the gold pieces, but then along the way, let's say you get to, I don't know, let's say 3,000 points or whatever. Okay, you guarantee yourself a gold piece, right? Or you guarantee yourself 20 gold pieces. Just something to tie the event in a little bit more. But you also get a really good MT from playing salary cap as well. I think it's like 2,000 per win. So I think salary cap, like I said, is a fun mode. You use different cards, you see various lineups. You don't see the same lineups all the time, and you may run across maybe one or two like elite cards, but I would say just continue to play the way that you play, and to me, just get better at the game. And that's, each matchup is different, so just do the best you can. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we are out.